Ah, here tomorrow. Will you still remember me? I'm as free as a bird now. Hello, Mike. Hello, Wendy. Hello, friends, lovers, children of all ages. Good morning, and welcome to the world as I see it. See the bags under my eyes? I did not put a revitalizing lift on them last night as I passed out. Way tired. Way late cutting machine sewing masks. I want to give you an update. Because we have good info, and I don't know why everybody's leaving. Just trying to give it a minute for people to jump on board. But unfortunately, I'm not yelling at a cop, so my videos must not be that important. No, I'm just talking with all of you. Oh, look, there's other people live in other places of the world, and that's why my phone's making noises. Good morning, everybody. I am here. I am live in the dungeon, if you will, the lair, the mask making lair. And I have two updates for you. The first is that County Jail has COVID. If you haven't figured this out, if it's not part of the public awareness campaign that you're part of, it's time to wake up. This morning, at 6 a.m., I was awake. I was putting masks together for nurses at the Jefferson County Detention Facility. Right now, outside my front door, somebody's cutting masks or drawing masks up. We need 1,000 masks for the Denver jail system. 1,000 washable, machine washable masks. Now, there's not 1,000 inmates in the jail, and there's not 1,000 sheriffs. And between the two, I don't think it's 1,000 sheriffs and inmates. And that's good, right? Because what they're doing is they're saying masks that we can wash masks and give them to people and get them back on their faces. Right? So that's a high level priority. And I think that y'all need to know that good morning, Biblets. Blitz. It's a high impact thing. Okay. This morning outside in my driveway, people are drawing on masks, on material to make masks. I am working with a special set of materials to design to make. I didn't see that comment very fast, but I've been making masks for a month, and we are making masks specifically at this time for nurses in a COVID ward. And I'm making masks so that they can autoclave the mask between patients. So you take a mask, a surgical mask that you're wearing, and you put that on your face. And then you take one of these masks and you put it over your surgical mask. And this is a double layer of olifun with two cotton layers, one on the inside, one on the out, which I haven't finished yet. And this is a over the face mask. This goes on the nose. Okay, we haven't done our seams and all the important things yet on this mask, so it's a little big still. But it covers higher on the nose to help with the fogging. It goes all the way around. It's a bigger mask. And so this is surgical grade. This is hospital COVID room, COVID contagious mask. And so this is the new surgical process that we're making for. Okay, the nurse is coming back to get these masks, and so I'm not going to stay on all day. But we're making these. Like I said, I've got people outside right now cutting fabric. If you want to order them lunch, you're welcome to. Email me at Cut The Plastic. Send me an email. Blibbits, if you want to come by, bring a folding table and a chair. You're more than welcome to cut material using the stuff that's being cut up already. Top of the day to you, the happy hippie, and Joe Black. News Now, Tammy Lynn, peanut butter. You're the one who said the material. 90% effective. Yeah, again, what we're looking at is 0.5 microns of effectiveness for workers in the hospital room. That's the next level of mask that I'm making as far as that goes. So we're going to be working on these today, and I'm here. I'm cutting, but I wanted to give you an update because the Denver County jail system has put out a call for 1,000 masks, and that call for 1,000 masks has been handed to me to say, hey, can you help us fill this? I'm like a 7 dwarf, huh? I don't know about that. I'm feeling a little chubby like a dwarf. Not enough exercise. Since I moved into my new apartment, I thought I would lose weight. No, I started sewing masks and put 5 to 10 pounds on already. So, but M-Star, glad you're here, hanging out. Again, we're looking for that cotton poly blends, and it's our brothers and sisters, Tammy Lynn. It is our family, and it could be us, right? On Thursday morning, they're going to start evicting people. Thursday morning, evictions in Denver. So if you're in the Denver metro area and you ain't got jack shit to do, I expect to see you at, I think it's 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning, at the corner of 20th and Curtis. We've got food. You can bring food. We're gonna be protesting and videotaping the anticipated evictions. If you, Joe Black, you're amazing. Yeah, we're making masks. 1,000 masks is gonna take us well a week, maybe 2, and that's with multiple hands on deck. People cutting. I'm gonna set up a sewing machine to run stitches, like just run this one stitch over and over again. Can you do that? Yeah, okay, perfect. That's all I want, right? And then I'll do the finishing work as we get to it. But right now, I'm cutting. I was on some panels yesterday, and now I'm cutting because you can't sew if you don't have things cut. And if you want to cut and you don't want to hang out outside, you can come pick up the traced materials to cut, take them home, and bring them back. My buddy Kenneth, Amazing Awesome City. I can never pronounce it right. Amazing Authenticity? Maybe that's what it is. Amazing Authenticity. Amazing Authenticity. That's exactly what it is. That's a subscribe button right there for my buddy Kenny. He's a Denverite, an activist, an occupier, an all-around red-bearded man who loves to talk to the ladies and is giving his time and energy as well. Does the fabric need washed first? It does. Always wash your fabrics before you cut them so that they shrink, and then you can sew them up. But I'm losing myself and my mind and my organizational skills here. So it's because I'm not really here to focus on the screen. So let's go back and see what I missed. What panels were you on? You never saw. Uh, it should be Happy Hippie. Lacey, I was on Gen T's show yesterday. I was on North Carolina Tyrant Hunter. Just popping in originally to provide updates about COVID in the jails, right? I mean, we know why it's spreading. The sheriffs were seen not wearing their mask. Um, yeah, it's all good, Boss Mayor. All of us get to do a little layer of effort and support. Um, and I cut like I don't have bolts, so I just wash what I get, the little pieces, or they come washed to me. But it doesn't. It's all good. Um, yeah, put on their masks. That's a big deal. And call the Jefferson County Health Department. Inmates should be getting where it's a hot spot. Thank you, M Star, and thank you for being here. Where it's a hot spot as a biological pathogen spreading disease area, everybody should have a mask, and they should be changed regularly, right? So I want every inmate to get a new mask at every meal. That's my ask, and it should be your ask too. It should be your ask that it's a simple ask. Give us masks that are clean so that you're not spreading the disease on every inmate's face. And if they choose not to wear them, is that punishable? I don't think so. I think it's, well, but they don't have rights, unfortunately. So I don't think it should be punishable for not wearing your mask in a jail, or not wearing it properly if it doesn't fit properly, or if it's not clean and needs to be replaced. You can't be penalized for not wearing a mask. Wearing a 7-day-old mask is like wearing 7-day-old dressings, right? It's leaked, it's pussed, it's festered. Underneath, it's going to get gangrene. You don't want that. You don't want to spread the disease of COVID by breathing COVID out all over through your mask to the degree that if you have it, you're breathing it into the air because it just keeps coming out. You want a well-fitting mask so that it works right for you. These are just logical things, you know? We're good here, folks. Um, and it's Jefferson County Health Department that we want to focus on for this measure, because the counties are being allowed to establish their own vectors of handling, right? So Weld County, they did nothing. Their inmates all got sick. The sheriffs are like, it's just the flu, right? Denver's wearing masks now, for the most part. The inmates they're asking for masks for the inmates. We're working on it. Our goal is to be part of an answer that solves this week, right? So if you're in Denver and you're watching me, come to my house, right? If you don't have the supplies you need, and we'll get them to you. If you're not in Denver Metro and you need this opportunity to be useful, craftpassion.com has a great mask. It's an Olsen style mask, and I recommend you make some. If you want to send them to us, we'll love it. If you want to click on them, great. I don't use elastic on my masks. I basically don't know how. I haven't learned that part, and what I've learned is what I know how to do. So that's where I'm at. Thank you. Peace to you as well. Happy Hippie, and thanks for sharing these. Yesterday's video is better, I think, than tonight's to this morning's, but that's because I'm distracted even more so. So yeah, if you can share, like, spread the love, spread the knowledge. Don't spread the hate, because it don't pay. It don't pay the bills. It ain't where it's at. Um, we're gonna be over here making masks, and you're gonna be over there supporting us one way or another. I got 15 people on. It's 15 minutes into the show. I look like shit, but I need to get back to this. So cuttheplastic@gmail.com, Venmo, Cash App, Facebook. Um, all ways to help out. Um, I got Pikes Peak outside making masks. I got another buddy or two possibly coming over, and I got a friend in jail with the disease spreading, and he's been sounding the horn and sounding the horn and sounding the horn, and y'all ain't listening like we are listening. You ain't paying attention to the preacher because I'm preaching, and when I get the call that we can deliver masks, we're going to be ready for it. Thanks, Joe Black. Thank you all for being here. I'm going to let you go. I'm going to get back into sewing because I got a pile ready to go. Okay? Talk to you later. Thanks for hanging out.